I'm going to show you how to make delicious sweet dessert pizza in your Ninja wood fire. The kids are going to love it, so let's jump straight into it. And welcome back to the channel, everybody. One air fryer too many. So make sure you are hitting subscribe so you don't miss another video. New videos out every week, every Saturday, so be sure to stay tuned to the channel. Right, so back onto today's video. So we're going to get the Ninja wood fire heated up. We're going to get some dough. I've had a couple of dough balls proving for about 6 hours. I'm going to show you how to press them out. I'm going to show you how to cook them, and a little tip and trick that I'm going to show you to make sure that you don't burn it, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. Now let's get this plugged in, and I'll run through pushing out the pizza dough and the toppings I'm going to put on it. I'm going to switch it on, so I'm going to go around to pizza. Automatic goes on to artisan. I'm just going to roll it round to thin, and I'm going to up the time just to 10 minutes. I'm going to press stop start, and it's going to preheat. So while that's preheating, let's get the pizza made. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of flour on the workbench, and I've got dough ball that's been proven. I just use these little takeaway tubs, and that's proved really nicely. About 160 gram of dough in this. I'm just going to tip that straight out onto the flour. Then I'm going to tip it over. I'm just going to push this out so there's loads of air in this. Lovely. Like that. Then keep pushing it out just so you leave a crust. And then you can give it a little hand stretch, or you can just keep pushing it out on the side if you want. If your dough stretches nicely like this, it means that you've allowed it to prove enough. If it's springing back, you've not let it prove enough. So there we go, almost there. Okay, so we've got our base made, and next what we're going to do is we're going to get the topping. So I've got some this sort of Aldi or Lidl knockoff Nutella chocolate spread. And I'm going to get some of this, and I'm not going to put this on yet because I'm going to show you a trick. Now most people's sweet pizzas burn, and the reason is the high sugar content. So I'm going to show you a little trick how to not fall into that trap. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the pizza on your pizza paddle. Give it a little shake. At this point, if you wanted to stretch it out a bit more, then you can just stretch it on the paddle. To get it back to shape, depending on how you like to drag it on, but there you go. Fairly uniform shape. Next, just going to wait for the Ninja to finish preheating. Okay, so it now says add food. Press start. So I'm going to press start, and then I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to put this in with nothing on. Okay, and just gonna press that bubble out a little bit, but that's pretty much done to how we want it. So we're just par cooking the base just a little bit, and now we're going to get the Nutella on. It's going to spread easy because this is warm, and you're not going to end up with a soggy base with a burnt top when you cook it again. So it's on the side. Yeah, so now we can go on with our fake Nutella. And you probably want about two decent dessert spoons of this. And it's basically like you were spreading the tomato sauce base on any other pizza. So you're leaving a nice crust. There we go. Then onto this, got some marshmallows. Like so. And the idea of this is we're now going to put this back in, but just so that it starts to melt the marshmallows and it starts to toast them and goes nice. So back in. And we'll shut the door. And this is where you don't want to walk away now. Checking it. Now I've made the mistake previously of trying to do this on the artisan mode after I'd done a load of round of pizzas. Trust me, it burns the hell out of them, so don't try it that way. Oh, it's just starting to toast, so we're nearly there. The idea is you want the marshmallows to actually soften and be gooey. Right, there we go. I think we are there, aren't we? So, not too bad. Right, gonna put it on the board. Cut it up. Trying to go in between the marshmallows, but I think we're going to end up cutting through some. There we go. Let me pick. Look at that, nice and gooey. Right. Let's have a taste. Right, moment of truth. This is just gonna burn my mouth off, this, isn't it? I'm not a massive dessert pizza fan, but I've gotta say, this classic combo of this sort of hazelnut chocolatey spread, the marshmallows, the bread, sort of a s'more in a pizza form, it's a winner. Let me know your favourite toppings below. My mate Richie and his wife Lisa run an amazing pizza business called Delicious Coffee, and they created one once. It was called Monkey Business, I think. Oh my god, it was banana and custard with a caramel sauce drizzle. It was amazing. So let me know, and if you're interested in more pizza kind of stuff, then stay tuned, because I've got another Skillcraft oven on the way. I've got their new Vesta on the way to review. Gonna be amazing. This completely redesigned it, smaller, a really nice sort of budget family price for a proper wood-fired oven at home. And I've also next week got a brand new double stack air fryer, a budget double stack air fryer to review. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe bell, and obviously making sure that you tune in next week to have a look at the double stack review. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching.